We have certainly found quite the stormy one at times into this evening across a lot of the coastal empire and low country. Notice this boundary of rain-cooled air across a lot of the area. That's where a lot of the storms are initializing from, and that's going to continue for at least the next couple of hours. Let's take a look at what we've seen across the low country first really quick. Hampton County activity continues to be quite busy, especially along Highway 601. Into Jasper County, things are beginning to quiet down along I-95, but the radar site is right here, so not getting the best look into the storms per se. Beaufort County's been the place to be. You had a severe thunderstorm warning earlier until about 4:15 for all of coastal Beaufort County north of Hilton Head Island, and then Hilton Head ended up with plenty in the way of heavy rain. That flood advisory has since expired though, but do take care if you're driving around. And this is especially true for the Savannah area now, as that rain-cooled air mixed with the sea breeze, and there we go. We have a lot of activity now generally in the city and out on the islands as well. Frequent lightning is the main concern, in addition to the potential for flooded roadways on already waterlogged ground. Liberty County is seeing some activity along along I-95 rather. In some spots inland will struggle to get going, but you've had those air mass thunderstorms begin. Watch for more activity to develop though as this rain-cooled air pushes inland. That's going to be the main focus mechanism for about the next few hours. We do get later on into tonight. Gradually we do see activity go down, and 30% coverage of storms does begin to, of course, go on a downward trend, but a very warm and humid one continues. That's also going to be the theme into the start of the day tomorrow, with low temperatures around 75 degrees, warming very rapidly as we get into the day. And this is going to be your heat index. You factor in, of course, the actual temperature, you factor in the humidity. Your sweat can't evaporate quite as well. We're going to be looking at heat index values into the mid 100s at some points tomorrow. So be very careful, stay hydrated, and also do be mindful of anybody around you as soon as they begin to suffer from heat illness. And this is an issue tomorrow with mid 90s feeling like the mid 100s. Across a lot of our region, high pressure, of course, centered in the Gulf, is providing plenty in the way of moisture. There's a disturbance off of our coast as well. That's helping to enhance the rain chances somewhat. This feature actually has a 20% chance of tropical development, but this is for the long term, not necessarily looking at right now for our area. This eventually develops as we push towards the middle to end of the week, and not a lot of confidence on where this thing goes yet. That's the main thing to mention, but this system may bring an increase to rain chances into the latter portion of the week. Rain chances eventually die down later on tonight. We do get some sunshine to start the day, and high pressure really taking hold, and more of northerly winds aloft will help to keep rain chances at minimums. Charleston area is going to be the big winners tomorrow. Still about 20 to 30% coverage at times, and again, right along the immediate coast where the sea breeze sets up, you may end up finding more activity, but just not a lot of coverage expected. So the heat's the main concern through the day tomorrow. 75 tonight. Again, another warm and muggy one continues. These lingering storms eventually get out of the picture. As you push into tomorrow, mid 90s for a lot of you. Could see some stray storms, and of course keep an eye to the sky, but the main concern is going to be the heat index being well into the 100-degree range, if not higher. Looking into on the water, west winds of 5 to 10 knots and 2-foot seas are expected. Again, keep an eye to the sky for any stray storms that do develop. Your extended forecast does bring a break from rain chances tomorrow, but we pay for that with heat, especially into Monday as well. But coverage of rain does pick up significantly Tuesday through Friday, and we're going to be keeping an eye on the tropics as well.
Well, I've definitely seen better 7-day forecast.
Yeah, me too.
At least we have a nice break tomorrow, so enjoy that final stretch of the weekend on your Sunday, everyone.